Welcome to Devlog number 5, and today I will show quite a few reverted changes and also quite a few good changes. So now, you're not gonna be able to choose the civilizations. I decided to not include that in the end game. Why is because it's gonna be too hard to balance long term, and also it's gonna be just impossible to make it work long term. And so I decided to split it into two different worlds, the mining world and the normal world. And so if we go to the mining world, I'll show you how that looks like. Basically what I did is that the mining world will be mostly focused on mining, and so the entire world gen has been stripped down to just include mining. And so if I go underground, it's just a lot of ores. I included just big craters, and so made sure that a lot of it is exposed. And what I tried to do is mostly include openings into the caves. Of course, there's going to be misgenerations. So for example, if you have a village, it's going to be a bit cursed, right? So there are some issues here and there, which I'm still working on fixing. But this is the mining realm. Now, some of the other changes I've done is the recall. The recall now functions pretty neatly. So teleports you back. And then for the town, I have also added a few new changes. So for the schematics, there's a whole new backend system for it. So I'll showcase you the silos. You no longer need resources to place it. Right now, you will just require a level. So if I do export XP, add. The new schematic system is mostly just based on display entities. So that means you'll be able to walk through them. And if I press F, that means it's locked in place. So if I want to move it to the left and then up or down, it will be quite easy to just do. And so when it's actually how I want it to be, I can just click confirm. And that will place the silo correctly. Now, the other changes I've made is for the drill. The drill's been improved a lot. So if I place the drill, the drill now functions correctly. So the drill is also again display entities. And if you place it, it will basically start mining from the resources underground. So it's going to run an audit on all the resources in your town and then the ones it can mine. And so it's basically going to go through the underground area of your town, and it's going to start replacing the ore for stone, right? And so that's kind of what it's going to be doing. For the output, it's going to be sent to the barrel, and you can configure it to output as well to a barrel. To a silo. So now it's going to output to that silo over there. Also, the terminal now functions correctly. So the terminal you can now place and you can access everything you can break. So that means you can just carry it around now. For the store and the market, orders are now also supporting, how do I say it? Shulkers. So for example, if I have a shulker with oak logs, I'd be able to sell it. So let me give you an example. Let me fill one shulker up. Oh, oops. So let's say there's a massive order and someone just decides that, hey, I need to complete that order. You can now basically sell directly from your shulker boxes to the person. So that means I can just deliver it. So right now I'm carrying all of these. So if I click here, it's basically gonna empty some of the shulkers, and then some of them are just gonna not clean them, right? And so that's how I can complete the massive orders within my inventory, right? So also next for orders, you can also check the market. The market now has a security limit integrated. So that means if someone's trying to market manipulate, it's not going to work. It's going to send them a clear warning. And so let's say there is 1 iron of €1 and people want to buy, let's say 500, right? Normally you would buy everything, including these, even though they're super high up. But if the price is way higher than normal, it's basically going to warn the player like, hey, be careful, someone might try to scam you. So it sends a warning. I don't have an alt up right now, so I'll have to show you next update. So yeah, that are some of the updates so far. Of course, there's a lot more that I'll show you. And yeah, welcome to the devlog.